been less than a week since Switch 2 has released. I'm going to be theorizing where the next Nintendo Direct is going to be and what games it could showcase. Yep, this intro is very snappy and to the point. And if you want to see more of my videos, please hit the like button if you enjoy this video. Please hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit the notification bell. You'll know when they come out. I appreciate everyone who does that stuff, and let's get into it. Very snappy and to the point intro. Now we've gotten off track. Okay, at first I thought that there'd be a Nintendo Direct somewhere at the end of June, but then I realized that'd be too close to the Switch 2's actual release date. Plus, we have games like Donkey Kong Bonanza, Jamboree TV, and Dragon Drive coming out this summer, so I figured that if anything, we're going to be getting a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct somewhere in mid to late July to early August. But unfortunately, we don't know when other Switch 2 editions for games like Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and we still don't know when games like Pokemon Legends ZA are coming out, or even Legend of Zelda Age of Imprisonment. I think that's coming this winter though. And then there's Pokemon Legends ZA. And considering we still don't have an exact date for those games, meaning that and we do have exact dates for DK Bonanza and Mario Party, Jamboree TV being somewhere in mid to late July, means that we could be getting either a Direct in mid to late July that has more information on DK Bonanza right before it's released, or it comes a little bit after DK Bonanza and it has more info on Jamboree TV and other stuff. And then we have games like Splatoon Raiders that was announced yesterday, and other games I can't remember at this moment, but then again, we might not be getting another Nintendo Direct until September. The reason I theorize that is because, with the one exception being 2024, Nintendo Switch has gotten a Nintendo Direct in every September, and like I said, 2024 is the one exception. Maybe we'll get like a Direct Partner Showcase somewhere in July or August, or maybe even a mini Direct. And then we'll get a big Nintendo Switch 2 Direct featuring things like Zelda Age of Imprisonment, Pokemon Legends ZA, Metroid Prime 4, announced games that we'll get for GameCube Switch Online. Maybe Switch 2 editions for like Super Mario Maker 2 or Mario Bros. Wonder will be announced. Getting some mouse controls on Mario Maker 2 would probably help to making levels on home console for YouTubers to make videos on Mario Maker 2. It'd probably make things like a lot easier having mouse controls. I can't think of any more Switch 2 editions, but if you have any good ideas, drop them down below. I insist. Maybe they'll tease the next Smash Bros. with I don't know, maybe like a reenactment to the intro for the first Super Smash Bros. Where Master Hand is rearranging the desk. Maybe they'll do something like that. Maybe they'll even tease a cutscene for a sequel to the Subspace Emissary, like maybe Taboo was the one controlling the Lehman Darkon the whole time, which I know is kind of far-fetched since Taboo was a dark spirit in World of Light. But I think having a platforming adventure in the next game would be pretty cool. They could even just do the Subspace Emissary again. Nah, but I think having another action platformer in Smash Bros. Where Sakurai doesn't even need to add every single character. He can just add like, I don't know, 20 or 30 and just have that be it. I'd be fine with that. Now, I'm not really all that knowledgeable when it comes to like third-party games outside of like Minecraft and Sonic. But since it seems like third-party games on Switch are going to be getting re-releases on Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, it already happened for Sonic X Shadow Generations. Maybe it'll happen for games like, I don't know, Ben 10? Yeah, I'm dumb when it comes to third-party games. I only know of like first-party Nintendo games and Sonic. That's literally it. But hey, people know better than me, and you're people, right? So please comment down below some third-party games that you'd like to see on Switch 2. And then there's some sequels to some games that I want, like Where's Luigi's Mansion 4? I mean, we pretty much have all 3 Luigi's Mansions coming to Switch 2 now. I mean, we have Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Luigi's Mansion 3, and now we have Luigi's Mansion 1 on the GameCube Nintendo Switch Online. I still am waiting for like the 4th Luigi's Mansion to have something like, I don't know, taking the map system from Super Mario 64 and turning it into a haunted. Like, I think Peach's Castle being haunted for Luigi's Mansion 4 would make for a perfect setting. And maybe we'll get some more insight on the Pokemon Champions game. And in the Pokemon Presents, it said that it was going to be for Nintendo Switch and Android and Apple devices. So most likely it's going to be on Nintendo Switch too. And can I just say, I love the way Pokemon Champions has been presented and how it's going to work. Although, I don't think that's going to be worth 80, 70, or even 60 bucks. At best, it's going to be worth like 50 or 40 bucks. Since Pokemon Champions is going to be a game where we need to pull attributes from the mainline games, it means that then it's gonna have to be worth anywhere from $40 to $50 on the Nintendo Switch, and on the iPhone, that's going to be a whole other conversation. At least Splatoon has like a single player campaign and has a lot of customization, but single player and customization is going to come from the mainline games only, and not from a game like Pokemon Champions. So I think that like maybe 40 to 50 bucks is probably going to be all the worth that Pokemon Champions is, if it's going to be released on Switch 2 and Switch 1 together. There's many different possibilities for what can come from the next Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, so my prediction is that it's going to be either mid to late July, early August, or some point in September. I highly doubt any of my predictions will be accurate at all because this is me making predictions and not someone professional, but you never know. And that's where I'm going to leave this video off. I appreciate you for watching this video, and thanks so much for watching. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell. I'll see you all next time. Later. We get a Switch 2 edition for Mario Maker 2, please, Nintendo.